welcome back to another Remembering Forgotten Memories episode. I meant to record this last year, actually, at the same time. I had planned it out months in advance. It was gonna be for that first week of December. And it was actually gonna be, part of, a duo story thing, too, with my then best friend. And then we had a best friend divorce. So I just decided to sit on it instead and not tell it. Because it was too recent. It was too recent because we were suddenly not friends anymore as of, literally weeks before I was going to make said video. It was just too fresh and was like, not doing that. You ever have friend divorces? I know there's, marital divorces, but, you ever have them with a friend, especially, a really long-term best friend, specifically, that's been one for, damn near 20 years? Yeah, that shit sucks. That's why I use the term divorce, because when it's been that many years, it's not a clean break. There's collateral damage, there's the whole who gets which mutual friends after, it's a whole fucking thing, but anyway, you know what? I'm still gonna tell the story this year. I'm still gonna tell her half of it myself. So, not that I think she gives a shit at this point. I don't think I'm even a blip on her radar anymore, so I don't think it fucking matters. But if this had gone down the way that I wanted it to last year before all that, I was gonna try to beg her onto camera to get her to tell hers. So instead, I'm doing it solo, but I'm including hers just because it's so fucking weird that it's my half of it is weird enough anyway, but then finding out that, halfway across the damn country, same exact day, same exact time, almost the same fucking thing happened. And neither one of us can explain it, and it's really goddamn weird, and it's one of those things where you might chalk it up to, you're just, thinking what you want to think, or it's psychosomatic, or this, that, or the other. You know what, you can have whatever the hell damn theory you want. I don't care. All I know is that I experienced it, and it weirded me the fuck out when I realized the potential significance of the timing of it, and I was like, oh hell no, that's creepy. So, anyway. December 8th, 2020. Exactly 20 years to the day after John Lennon was shot and killed. Also was my Nana's birthday, so I mean, December 8th wasn't all bad in my family's book, but regardless, in that particular year, I guess we must have visited her earlier in the day, which was unusual. I don't know, there must have been some reason we weren't there that night, because I know for a fact I was at home that night, because I was on the computer just dicking around online. But it definitely felt weird to not be with her that night, so whatever, regardless, wasn't really even, necessarily thinking anything of it towards I mean, I knew what day it was. I had acknowledged it earlier in the day. I think I wore, a Beatles shirt to school that day or something. I don't know, I acknowledged it in my own way, but, John wasn't my fave, so it wasn't, the all-encompassing thing all day. It was, a acknowledge it and move on kind of deal. But regardless, I'm dicking around online. No doubt still with Beatle things, just, doing my own thing. Very shy of 8 p.m. I only noticed because I looked at the clock right after it happened and was like, what the fuck? I felt something hit me hard in the back, really painfully hard. It felt like a rock. Honestly, I thought it was my brother. I whipped around in my chair because I was gonna, scream at him. No one was there. Fucking weird. I'm looking around on the floor for what even hit me. What the hell was that? Go back to what I was doing. And, after a minute or two, there's two more. So now I'm like, okay, clearly, he's hiding around the fucking doorway. I'm gonna go kick his ass. So I, get up and I, run to go, kick his ass. And he's just chilling out in the living room, playing video games. There is no way humanly possible he could have hauled ass that fast all the way across the house be chilling mid-video game and everything, and have no idea what the hell was going on. None whatsoever. Not out of breath, not red face, not sitting there giggling to himself because he got away with a thing. No. Wasn't him, what the fuck? So now I'm thinking it was my sister, clearly, because it has to have been one of the two, right? She's not even home. What the actual living fuck? Three specifically. All right in this shoulder blade, specifically. Clear as day. I even looked in the mirror, and there were, like, reddened marks from where I felt impact. What the actual fuck was that? Now, to make it weirder, to make it absolutely weirder, I will point out that my, like, computer desk setup at that point in time, because I didn't have a laptop yet, I still had a desktop computer, I had a very high-backed chair that went, like, pretty much up to, like, the top of my head. I'm really short, so, I mean, maybe for other people it wouldn't have been super high-backed, but for me, that thing went almost to the top of the back of my head. Therefore, the entirety of my back would have been shielded by the back of the chair from anything hitting it. What the fuck was that? I still hadn't really thought anything of it at that point in time. But at this point, I'm just like, dude, that fucking hurts. Like a sting. Like, so I go back to the chair, sit back down, and it's at this moment that I looked at the clock in the corner of the screen, went back to what I was doing. It wasn't too much longer that somebody that I was talking to on Instant Messenger mentioned that, oh, it's like the anniversary of, like, the time of death for John Lennon. So now I'm like, what the fuck? Because 8 p.m. is 11 p.m. on the East Coast, so I'm like, oh, hell no! So now I'm searching it. I would say Google, but Google was barely a thing, so I probably used Yahoo or Excite or something. Probably Excite, actually, to figure out what time was John Lennon shot? Oh, like 10:50. So, like, around the timing lined up with, like, when I felt these weird fucking things hit my back. What the actual fuck? So, of course, I'm tripping at this point. I'm thinking, there's no way. There's no fucking way. Like, I didn't consciously know this info. What the actual fuck? There's no way I psychosomatic something I didn't even consciously know the timing of. What the fuck? The fact that there was visible 3 spots on my back. And, like, clear as day, like, I could still point at the exact 3 spots. What the fuck? What the fuck? So now I'm having a panic attack over what does that even mean? Does this mean I'm like John reincarnated? What the fuck does this mean? You know, it can also mean that maybe John's ghost came back and was fucking with fans. I don't know. I'm not trying to be sacrilege. I don't fucking know to this day. What the hell was that? I'm still weirded out. Like, God, how many years later has it been now? Like, 22 years after that? What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh, yeah. Really fucking weird. So, I mentioned this to my ex-best friend not that long before we stopped being friends, actually. It had nothing to do with it, but, like, just when things went bad, they went bad like that, and it was over in one night. So, like, but anyway, regardless. So I told her this, and she's like, no fucking way. I'm like, what? Oh, don't you dare tell me you had it happen too. She's like, and then she told me her experience. Didn't exactly feel like something hit her in the back impact-wise, but she had sudden, like, stabbing pain in her back. Also, lined up with the same time, may I point out, neither one of us knew each other quite yet. I wouldn't meet her for, like, another, like, another 4 years after that. So, the fact that halfway across the fucking country, same night, same time, same weird thing, what the fuck? The only difference in her case, John was/is her favorite. She probably very much did know what time it was, so in her case it very well could have been psychosomatic, but That does not explain mine! What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? Oh my god, it's creepy as shit. It still freaks me out. It still freaks me out. So now I have to ask for those of you in the Beatle fandom, any of you guys have any weird fucking stories like that? Because, I mean, there's at least 2 of us that did, and I wouldn't be surprised if there's more, and I don't know what the hell the explanation is. That's some weird-ass cosmic juju right there. I don't know what it means, but it freaks me the fuck out. Never had it happen again after that date. It was just the one time. Just really weird that it was, like, perfectly on the 20th anniversary at that same damn time. What the hell is that? I don't know. Real life is stranger than fiction sometimes. That's all I can say. I don't know. But anyway, that is it for this one. So hey, there you go. You get your own little spoopy story today. That you probably weren't expecting this to go that direction. So anyway, yeah. So if you like this video, go ahead and give it a like. If you're not already and you'd like to be, click subscribe. Hit that notification bell icon so you never miss an upload. Leave comments down below. Make sure you're following my social media accounts, my Facebook fan page, my Twitter, my Instagram, my eBay, my Reddit, everything and more is all down below. And if you like what I do here on this channel and you'd like to help support it, the donation link, as always, is down in the description. Anyway, guys, till next time, see ya.